Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be, who is next? Think about that for a minute, guys. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So the narcissistic relationship, you are out of it or you are exiting it. Either way, you've endured and or experienced one of the most toxic relationships known to humankind on the planet. A relationship where everything was black, was white. Everything you thought was up was down, in, out. It was bizarre world. It was where you were gaslit, you were stonewalled, you were given the silent treatment, you experienced the smear campaign, you were tested to your core. And this, despite the fact of the relationship, you continued to work for the narcissist, or you continued to stay in the relationship until you could find a way out or an exit, or perhaps you were discarded, or perhaps you were so financially abused you had to wait until you saved up resources to have your exit plan in place. Exiting a relationship of a narcissistic kind is for a whole different video. This video is about who is next. Now that you are out of the relationship and you are no longer, let's say, the target for the narcissist, and that's my hope, at least. My hope is you're on the healing path and you're learning, you're growing, you're becoming awakened and aware, and you're getting the education and the wisdom, and you're coupling this with your experience, and you're learning to have boundaries, etc. But now, who is next? Next will be an unsuspecting individual, most likely. Let's say for this part of the video, it's a romantic interest. Let's say that the narcissist has replaced you with a new supply. If this has happened to you, again, my heart goes out to you, but whether you know it or not, the narcissist had that new supply lined up a long time ago. They're just waiting to extract as much of your resources as they possibly could before they stepped up the game with the new supply. And that, hence, is the thumbnail of the video. Who is next? Let's say it's the new supply. The new supply may think that they hit the jackpot. They may think that they found the love of their life. They may think they found the best human being on the planet. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth of the matter is, the new supply is in for a world of discomfort, manipulation, lies, destruction, deceit, and devastation, just like you experienced. Only for the new supply, most likely it will happen at a rapider rate. The reason for this, although not always, is because the narcissist is against the clock. Remember, the aging narcissist, what is this person? This is a person who fine-tunes their craft of manipulation, deceit, and destruction, and they weaponize it against the next and unsuspecting individual. For this part of the video, it's the new supply. So the new supply, they may think that they have won. They may think that they have the best person on the planet with them. It's not true. What they actually have is a parasite that they've now aligned themselves with, and their resources will be extracted just like yours were. And that's how the cycle goes. It goes on and on and on again until either A, this individual removes themselves from the relationship, or B, they're discarded, or C, unfortunately, perhaps they stay in the narcissistic fog and they become a shell of themselves, a pawn, a puppet, if you will, to the narcissist because they believe in the mask. Going back in time, did you believe in the mask? Of course you did. You believed in the mask to a fault. That's most likely one of the reasons why you stayed in the relationship. Another reason why could be because you believed in the institution of marriage. When you signed your wedding vows, you believed that that was to death till us part. Again, that's not what the narcissist thought. They thought, wow, okay, now I have a license to abuse this person. It's exactly how they think. But who is next? Who is next is always going to be a person who the narcissist has targeted. Now, again, this person, whoever it is, doesn't have to be the new supply. It could just be the new person that the narcissist is targeting. This person could be a sibling that they've abused in the past, but they've cut off ties with the person for a period of time, and now they're going to pop back up. This is what the narcissist does, by the way. And perhaps it's a sibling, and they say, okay, well, I haven't gotten in contact with my brother or sister for a while. It's about time to reappear and act like I've changed, act like I've seen a therapist, I've healed, I've progressed, I am sorry, I'm wrong. And that I will again wear a mask because a lot of time has passed, and I'll jump back into this old relationship and I'll figure out what makes them tick again. And maybe by this time they have more assets or resources that I can extract from. You see, the narcissist, what they do is they insidiously creep into your life. It's kind of like an aura of them just soothes into your life. And before you know it, it's too late. Before you know it, you're in the devaluation stage or the narcissistic fog where you don't know what's going on. Example, friendship. Let's say you just moved across the country, you moved to a new location and you struck up a friendship with somebody. Okay, well, that's great. But this person's texting you or calling you, a little more frequently than you're accustomed to. And let's say you don't have the wisdom on the narcissistic abusive cycle. Well, you're accepting the correspondence and you're communicating. Next thing you know, you find out that your free time is being consumed by this individual, and what they're doing is using you as a sounding board, and they're trying to learn about you and get close to you. And next thing you know, boom, you find yourself, you moved in with them, or perhaps you started a business with them, or perhaps you went away on a trip with them. And what happened then? Well, this is not good, because you've now fallen into the narcissistic fog. You're now where they want you to be. And that is exactly how this thing happens. It's not until you get the wisdom, the education on channels like mine and many others, and again, thank you very much for being here, that you get your light bulb moment. You understand that you need to protect yourself. You need to insulate yourself from those in the outside world that want to take from you. Everybody on the planet, most people, they don't think the way you do. Remember, each and every one of us, we are a unique individual. We have different circumstances of which we've gone through in life, different languages we speak. Everyone's unique and different. However, if you are in a narcissistic relationship, we have this one thing certainly in common, which is once you've come through the fire and risen through the ashes like a phoenix, you know you want nothing to do with these people ever again. And yeah, they may try to hoover. Yeah, they may try to claim that they have changed. Yes, they may claim that they're the love of your life, or that they want to pay you back that money that they've owed you for 10 years and now's the time. Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Financial abuse. What does the narcissist do with that? Of course, they want to take your money and use it to the betterment of themselves, to the detriment of you. But many times the narcissist will borrow money from you. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It can be a friend. It can be a business. It can be a family member. Who knows? It can be an organization or community. The point is, when these people borrow money, they have zero intention of paying it back. Now, here's the caveat. Let's say that they did borrow an amount of money and they didn't get it back, and then they kind of disappeared. What happens many times is they'll pop up, and the reason to pop up is to say they're going to pay you back some of the money. So let's say they do pop up, and you're like, finally, I can get some money back, and they give you, let's say, 10% of the money. You're like, well, 10% is better than nothing. Then they get all comfy, cozy up next to you again. They wear the mask, they manipulate you, and next thing you know, they're like, ooh, but can I borrow another large sum of money? And perhaps because you haven't learned boundaries, you loan them more money. And guess what? They just got back one over on you again. That's what happens. So who is next? I'll tell you right now, the people that succumb to the narcissistic relationships are the people that either A, have already gone through one and have not healed properly. They haven't addressed the core wounds or the core issues to come through the narcissistic abusive cycle, or B, there are unsuspecting people that just don't know about narcissism, people that don't have the education, that haven't gone through the cycle, that don't know any better. You on the channel, you are getting the wisdom, you're coupling it with your experiences and your intuition and instincts, and you're paying attention, and you are having boundaries. So will you be next? I doubt it. I really don't believe you will. Most likely, you have been in at least one narcissistic relationship. Why I say that is because I'm certain that if you've made it this far in the video, you've been in one narcissistic relationship. However, once you went down the rabbit hole, you probably went back into other relationships throughout your life, and you've recognized that in fact there were other narcissists that you experienced a relationship with, but you didn't have the wisdom back then. So that's when you identify other people. Maybe it was a teacher, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker, a mom, a dad, who knows? But that's what happens. But if you're getting the wisdom, this becomes a new superpower for you. And it's something that when you see it, you can't unsee it. You need to utilize this superpower to benefit you and those loved and trusted ones around you. So will you be next? I doubt it. I really don't think you will be. I know for a fact I won't be. And why I'm saying that is because you're doing the hard work. You're investing in yourself. You're learning, you're growing, you're discovering exactly why you were in that narcissistic relationship in the past. Remember, that relationship you were part of, it's going to be tough love, but it's real. It was a test. It was a huge test that you had to pass. And my hope is you've either passed it or you are well on your way to passing the test, because the narcissist, what they want to do is tear you down. What you need to do is build yourself back up. What the narcissist wants to do is manipulate. What you want to do is be authentic. What the narcissist wants to do is destroy and future fake. What you want to do is build, create, grow, and have a beautiful future. That's what you do. That's why you're abundant. That's why you're powerful. That's why you're strong. That's why you're so amazing. And then remember, the narcissist saw this in you. They saw it in you when you perhaps didn't even see it in yourself. So before I close the video, who is next? The next person in these toxic narcissistic relationships, they're people that didn't get the wisdom. They haven't gotten the message yet. They need to get it, and they will. Or it is people, or they are people that haven't experienced the narcissistic abusive cycle at all, and they just don't know. They don't know any better, and those are the people that will fall into these narcissistic relationships. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning. Remember, no matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. You are not alone. Continue to believe in yourself. Continue to move forward each and every day. Continue to know your value. Continue to know that you deserve better. Continue to move forward in the best direction possible that benefits you. Have boundaries. Continue to say the strongest word in the English language, which is no. And remember, when you say no to something or someone, you're saying yes to yourself. It's very powerful and it's real. And also, where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Place your attention within yourself and see the abundance flourish. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, have a great afternoon, evening, or morning. Bye.